Best. Alright. Chapter 6. Alright, so we've just set off on our journey. The longest journey.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Oh, don't say that. I'm already feeling seasick. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually start getting seasick soon. So let's get through this quickly. Can we get under the deck?
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers.
Hey, saltwater showers are great. Not great for your hair, but just get rid of the hair.
It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
Apples and fish. I think that's fine. Probably need more fiber though.
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
I see you, worm.
I look like a real sailor. It's a flour sack.
Go, get the worm, get the worm.
It got away. I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. It got away.
How am I supposed to get the worm?
It got away.
What?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Do I really want a worm? Come on, I can get it.
It got away.
Ah, there's something you need to do.
It's a big fat worm.
Probably you want to use it to go fishing or something.
I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long, and I can't stand roller coasters.
Yeah, why would anyone want to sleep in hammocks on a ship? They're gonna rock like crazy. Just sleep on a normal bed.
Hammocks.
Okay, why am I down
Like
here?
a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
Aye, by the mercy of Jol, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here?
Can I use my wind potion?
Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Okay. What do I want to do?
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling?
Just go down below? Go up here. Orb.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess. Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jaw's callous heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laius, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guyenne if we're to stand a chance of outrunning the storm.
But I have to get to Laius as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guyenne. Now leave me be.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
So am I
Just a normal
gonna
compass.
tamper with their
When we are not
equipment
navigating
to
by the
force us to go
stars
to
or the
Laius?
sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Okay, okay.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
So we need to
This knowledge made you richer.
put everyone's lives at risk and tamper with this compass somehow.
Will you still be able to get me to Laius tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Guyenne, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuvet has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Guyenne, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
I don't have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
It's literally in your hands. You have your hands on the wheel right now.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
Yes.
They look strange, it's true.
No. They look like clouds.
A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
Well, I mean, bees make honey. They don't get drawn to it. They get drawn to nectar. I don't know.
I'll let you go.
Thank you.
Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something else.
Okay, we need to use magic.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
So this is magical.
It's the talisman of the balance.
I think the compass is the answer.
Captain?
Um,
Sir?
Leave.
sorry, talisman, not compass. Mind magic. Still got all these potions. Make myself invisible?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
It would make sense to use it now. Why do I still have this? And this? Why do I have this? Sticky candy that I've chewed up and I've kept in my pocket all chewed up like this. Why? Ah, adventure game logic. Can I shift? No. Ooh. Let's call
This is not
Crow.
enough. Should try again later.
Why is Crow not on the boat with us? Like, there's no land nearby. Where's he flying to?
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one. I feel too sick to eat anything.
Oh man, seasickness. No, I know it all too well living on this tropical island. Having to take the boat every month to visit the immigration office. What, do we coax the worm into going into the apple? He's not the same type of worm that eats apples, I don't think. It's different worms eat.
It's a flour sack. It's a flour sack. It's a juicy red apple.
Oh.
It got away. It's a single iron coin. Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that? With a cargo hold and crew quarters. Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Can't think what to do.
And crew quarters. Jim?
Jim? Who's Jim?
Jim?
What?
It's the apple barrel.
Put the talisman in the apple. Poke a hole in the apple. Don't know. We haven't been presented with much, and I'm already out of ideas.
Why? To keep him well fed and happy?
Interesting that we have the option.
Why? To keep him well fed and happy?
I think we want to get the worm into the apple and then give it to him. How on earth do we get the worm to the apple? poke a hole in it? I mean, it's not a fruit fly worm, is it?
Cargo hold and crew quarters.
Oh, there's an axe here. How did I not see that before?
I'll just get in trouble. Besides, it's open. They're awful.
So I have an axe now.
It's a small but sharp axe.
Alright, just kill him. Come on, just kill him. Kill her. Getting a lot of slowdowns. It's alright. What do I do? What do I do? Something to do with the apple. Can't use the axe with the apple. Can't use the apple with the axe. Can't eat the apple.
Sick to eat anything.
Let's leave visibility. Wind. Can I not use the wind?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
No.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. It's Captain Nebeve. According to Tun, this is a spirit compass, and it points to the magical North Pole. I can't do that while somebody's around.
So definitely need to get rid of Captain Nairobi. I need to give him the apple with the worm. How on earth do we get the worm?
It got away. It's a flour sack. It got away.
Okay, let's try.
It got away.
No. Can we use the sticky candy somehow? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this finally we're going to use the sticky candy which we've had since the beginning of the game? Goodness, we kept sticky candy in our pocket all this time. Chewed up sticky candy.
It's a colorful candy wrapper. look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because...
We'll get to that. We'll get to that, April.
It's a hungry-looking worm. Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
Now I have a candy wrapper.
I feel too sick to eat. That worm's probably having the time of her life.
Alright.
Look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Now we just give the apple to him?
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowls infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further.
Worms and apples is not actually a big deal. I mean, what's the issue? The worms themselves are just made of apple, because that's literally all they've been eating. So if you eat the worm, you're just eating apple, really. It's not the end of the world. I mean, in where I live, they're a delicacy. You get them in the street stalls, fried, nice juicy maggots. After school finishes, all the kids run to the shop down the road to get a pack of freshly fried maggots.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
What? I have to get rid of her too? Oh, I don't know. Just axe to the back of the skull? No. No. Little more subtle than that.
Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Oh, I
Of
will.
course, thanks.
Little do they know.
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here?
Me.
Ton, need some assistance up here.
But am I... Oh, I hung it there.
I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I am just glad we are back
back on course. Is it my imagination, or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Ton, I have something to tell you.
Captain, sir,
Uh-oh.
the bridge. The storm is closing in.
If you want to tell her, just tell her. What are you waiting for? Waiting for the captain to get into his spot.
By the foul bowels of Joel, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two, and I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Joel's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water. He looks very busy. She looks busy. She looks busy.
What is that? What is that you have there?
It's a necklace I misplaced, but I found it again, so no need to worry.
What was it doing next to the spirit compass? Let me see that necklace right now.
It's a valuable family heirloom. I don't let anybody touch it.
Give it here. This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Joel's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
I need to get to Elias as soon as possible.
So you claim. But do you know what you've done instead? You've put the lives of everyone on this boat in grave danger. With the storm upon us, the last we need is dangerous waters.
Yeah. Balance world. Save world.
But I swear by the honor of the three biased judges of Guyenne that I'll have you before a court if we get to land.
Yeah, you'll probably be dead by then.
And correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
She looks busy. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
Why wouldn't he just throw it in the ocean? Okay, so... I want.
What just happened? Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing.
Now I have the axe.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean.
Why in video games is it so easy to break a lock with an axe or a gun or a wrench or something? Never mind, she missed the lock and broke the boat itself. Is it sad that I'm hoping that I lose most of my inventory just so that the next puzzles I won't have few items to think about? So I basically killed everyone on the boat, okay. Okay.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
What?
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
They do, I survived, don't they?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
What?
There was a lifeboat?
They left
Those
without me?
magic fold-up tights, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I
Bastards.
think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Murderers.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I'd guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Wow, a bunch of scumbags.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
Okay. So, we have fairly limited options right now. I mean, I can...
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death.
Oh, for a minute I hoped that I lost all of my inventory. To make things less complicated.
Debris from the White Dragon. Debris from the White Dragon. I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big.
Yeah, it's pretty... I've never seen the wide ocean before.
Debris from the White Dragon.
Oh, I've kind of seen it.
Debris from the White Dragon. What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
The what?
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Debris from the White Dragon. I'm wet.
Yeah.
Debris from the White Dragon. That might be one of the mermen I heard horror stories about. I guess he's not around. I should try again later. Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Debris from the White Dragon.
Okay, so... What can I do? Give him a coin.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
What should I do? I've got... There's almost nothing I can do here.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Oh, great. Here we go. This is where we get the water stone, the mermaid stone, the merman stone.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... Oh, gross!
What?
He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal merman were true after all.
Well, it's weird, but it's not cannibalism.
But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here.
Okay. Okay, so...
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman.
Okay. It's simple then. Just find the black pearl.
There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak. If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody.
Yeah, you're not gonna get infected from a drawing pen.
The things I do to save the world. Worlds.
Okay. I'm just thinking about what's the green stuff.
A drop of my sweet, precious blood.
It's got blood. I don't have a bowl to put all this stuff in.
It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman. The walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
Yeah, I need one of those polyps. So that's what the push pin was for. Was I able to prick myself and get my blood at the beginning of the game? I wonder. Because that would have been weird. Don't need candy
It's a
wrapper.
drawing of a man sticking a polyp down his throat so that he'll be able to breathe water.
Okay, we need a polyp.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
Okay, we need to find green mossy stuff. Cool.
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
Is it gonna shut my hand?
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
Get the green stuff.
The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic. It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Okay. Just take everything.
Sorry. Why did you bring me here? Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with bubbles. There's got to be a way.
Why can't I... Oh, maybe I have to go back to the oxygen
They must have built that.
in order to swallow the thing.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills. Well, do you understand?
Yes.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
Serve?
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
I do not serve anyone.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness.
Where does Tanyan...
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat. The golden tail.
Fish?
The harvest. Yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat. But the Snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us...
Why can't you...
We do. But we cannot move far from our cities. And we cannot travel too close to the islands. Or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave
Who are the...
ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky.
Don't the Snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough.
I won't ask how. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing. But your training will teach you what you need to know.
So we have to catch fish. Okay.
Are your people called the...
We are the Miram. Most landwalkers call us...
Who are you, man?
We are the queen of the 3rd city of the Miram, enlightened keeper.
I'm sorry, you're...
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people.
Do you know where my...
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past... I think it is dead.
Where did you say...
Just past and beyond the land...
Do
Okay.
you know the island of Alay?
Yes, we know the island of Aleus. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot...
How long will...
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes 8. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Miram, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark water. Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water.
What, you just wanted me to... You want me to catch fish? What? I'm not allowed to take a spear? Alright then, do it with my bare hands. I can do that. Okay. What the heck was that?
The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack. I'll save it for when I really need it.
You could use it right now. What is
It's
this?
the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
What does it do?
The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
So, can I... what can I do? I need... You know what would really be useful? A spear. But they don't let me take the spear. Wait, why can't I just swim to the surface?
It's a big seashell. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer.
I'd like to...
Certainly.
Thanks. Who or...
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is...
So you're at war?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come.
What else can you...
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many
What is it the...
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
Open up the shrine.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past
Thanks,
my time. Leave the spear be.
Sorry.
Uh,
It's the precious substance called 10 yen.
so... Where's the shrine? So I can go to the city. Is there something over here?
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. It's a big seashell.
Why is it running so slowly? Okay, so
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
she said open up the shrine. I don't need to come back into this room, do I?
There's fresh oxygen coming through here. The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
She specifically said take the spear and defeat the snapjaw. I can't take the spear.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. It's a colorful candy wrapper.
I don't know.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the Waterstone.
Sorry. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gather.
Where did you say I could find?
Just
Thanks for your time.
my time.
What should I do then? Why do I have this?
Do you need this?
No. It is of no value to us.
Where did you find it?
Why do you have it on display here?
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes.
Thanks for your time.
My
Did you say cash card? No.
It's the Queen of the Marin. It's a spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime terminology.
Okay, she said by the seaweed. Well, now I can handle the seaweed.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed. There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there. There's something behind the seaweed, some kind of cavity or crack. It's a long long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then.
I don't understand this. What?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
So we got, what have we got? We got rings. We got bird ring, fire ring, Mayrum ring. Oh, hello MC2M. I didn't see when you posted that message. Are you talking about this puzzle here? God. So these two are pretty similar.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed. It's the crystal I took. It's one of the two crystals I found inside the abandoned. It's one of the two crystals I found inside the abandoned.
Oh, really? Wow, it doesn't help that I just had a bit of wine. Okay, let's see. We got,
This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
okay, so that matches that. What's that? Oh, that is a fish, but you can barely see it. That, I can't see what that is. Oh, I see. That matches that. So this matches this. So that is a wave. Okay, fine. What is my objective here? So fish. Am I... Okay, fish is facing the fish, I guess, right now. Okay, the wave is facing the wave. Okay, then we got these rings in the middle, which seem to have no relation to...
One-eyed pyramid. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
What? Okay.
It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water.
Maybe fire goes with water? Okay, do that. Pot. What would pot go with?
One-eyed pyramid.
What would one-eyed pyramid go with? Harpoon would go with... No, fish. No. Um,
One-eyed pyramid.
one-eyed pyramid doesn't go with anything. What does one-eyed pyramid even mean? Pyramid.
One-eyed pyramid.
So we got fish here. What would fish go with?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
I don't think these outer shapes even go with these inner shapes. Okay, water and fire, fine. But then harpoon and one-eyed pyramid and something, fish and something. No, I don't think I'm thinking about it the wrong way. Is there anything else I can use? Let's have a quick look around the perimeter. Maybe I'll sober up a bit by the time I get back.
It's a big seashell.
Got a shell. See if we can talk to what's her name?
It's the precious substance called Tanyan. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes,
Where did you start? Thanks, Matt.
Nothing here. And then the only other place I can go is this shipwreck over here, where again there's nothing. I think I need the spear for this. Alright, so yeah, we just have to solve that puzzle. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to be attempting to do. So the four inner rings, I don't see any connection between the four inner rings and the four outer symbols, for one thing.
One-eyed pyramid. Harpoon. Water. Fish. This ring is inscribed with the image. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Alright, so I've got it so that these symbols match these symbols. Is that, I mean, that, I don't know, is that good?
Pyramid.
So this fish should be facing that way, and water should be facing that way. Harpoon, and yeah, one-eyed pyramid. So do I just need to now?
This ring is inscribed with the image of this ring is inscribed. This ring is inscribed with 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 the image. This ring is fish. This ring is inscribed with the image of this ring is.
Wait, why can't I rotate the things anymore?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed. This ring is inscribed with the this ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
I could do it before.
This ring is inscribed with the this ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Because I solved the ring puzzle. Not the plug puzzle, though. I solved it without knowing I solved it? Oh, wow. That doesn't really... that doesn't really fill me with, satisfaction. Because I have no idea why it's solved. So was it just a case of matching these things with the logical... So fire with water, okay, that makes sense. Bird and fish, okay, fine. Bird eats fish. Pot and harpoon. Mayrum and one-eyed pyramid, okay, I'm lost there. Pot and harpoon, well, they're both tools that are used by the Mayrum.
One-eyed pyramid. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Mayrum.
Mayrum and one-eyed pyramid? Because they worship the one-eyed pyramid? Spear breaks pot. Does it? I mean, I would hope not. You don't want to go around breaking pots with spears, but okay. And I guess one-eyed pyramid is some sort of god. Oh, is the one-eyed pyramid the god that the old god that fell from the sky or something that they worship? Okay. Okay, so somehow I've solved the ring puzzle. So now the blocks have to... Okay, so maybe they don't have to match this symbol. Maybe the left and the right ones have to match the symbols to the left and the right. So... What does this say? It says... Water, harpoon, one-eyed pyramid. Water, harpoon, one-eyed pyramid. So the only logical place for this one is there. No. No. There's probably better options for this. Let's try them all. Okay, so not this one. So let's try. So we want something with water, harpoon, and one-eyed pyramid on it. That's got fish, that's got fish, that's got fish. So I don't want any of those. So it can only be this one. No. Maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way around. Maybe this symbol is supposed to match the one opposite. No. For real though, I think the rings are a matching game. Fire and water are elements. Bird and fish are animals. Pot and spear are tools. And the fish people watches overall. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah. When you put it like that, yeah, that makes sense. They form categories. Elements, animals, tools, and miscellaneous. So what if I do this? No, not that one. Yes, this is the one I want. So I got fish, which matches that. We got one-eyed pyramid, which matches that. And we got water, which matches that. So let's do this. So what's this one?
It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
It's water and... what is that? Water, one-eyed pyramid, so it can't be here. So it would have to be... here. There. So water, one-eyed pyramid, and harpoon. Alright. Okay, this has got harpoon and fish. So it could be either... no. This one goes here. So I got harpoon, fish, which is that one. No! Oh. This is not the one I want. The other one I meant. This one. It says harpoon. No, I think this idea of mine doesn't actually work. I mean, Occam's razor. What's the simplest explanation I can think of? The simplest thing I can think of is that this should match this. That didn't work. So the second simplest I can think of is where, I don't know, the left and right sides match the left and the right. But that doesn't seem to work. What's the other one? So we got second crystal. No. Okay, that... Let's go right back to the beginning. What was the first thing I said? This matching this one. Let's see if we can do that again. Maybe I didn't get it right the first time. So try this one. No, not this one. So I want harpoon, water, and pyramid. So this one. No, you can't. And all the other blocks have fish on them. So there's no block which has harpoon. And this is facing to the left, which is interesting.
Harpoon.
Because that is not matching this, so... God. Okay, fine. So it's not that. It's not.
It's one of the 2 crystals I found.
It's so annoying that you can't see what's on them. You have to put them down. Right, so...
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Maybe... It... I have an idea. Maybe it doesn't... Okay, so... Each block, this side has to match this. But then the left and the right have to match whatever block I decide to put here. So for example, that's water, so this one here has to be water. But what is this? That's... But this has to match this, so... we need a pyramid. So it's not that one. That's assuming I start with this one though. Let's just try this. So it's not that one. Can we first crystal? No. Second crystal. No. Okay, so conclusion. This is not the right one, so... take that out. So it's not third crystal. You can give a clue if you want. Third crystal. Fourth crystal. That doesn't even have an arrow on it. First crystal. So that's matching that. We got pyramid, and on the other side we got fish. Okay. When you try to match opposites and same face, you were correct on both. When I try to match opposite, same face. So if I tried to match this with that, bit of option 1 and option 2. Let me backtrack to what I was saying before. So earlier on I was saying try to match this face with that face. Is that the scenario you were talking about? So if I were to try to do that, that was option 2, yes. And option 1 was where I was trying to match this face with this. So a bit of option 1 and option 2. Oh man. They seem like completely mutually exclusive. So that matches. Fine. So if I let's. So that matches that. So, oh man. Right, let's pick a fish, a block with a fish on it, but with no harpoon on it. Maybe this one. 3 stone faces are important. So this looks good, because we've got a fish, which matches that, pyramid, which matches that, and water, which matches that. That's kind of, I guess that's where I started. Let's have a look at what this is. This has got water, pyramid, and harpoon. That's water, pyramid, and harpoon. So we would want to put this one here, because harpoon matches that, pyramid matches that, and water matches that. So those two, I like the positions of those two. Then what have we got left? We've got fish, harpoon, and so we've got fish, harpoon, and pyramid. So we would like to put it there on the other place. Harpoon. And this is where it falls apart, because I mean, this is where the option 2 falls apart, because pyramid is there, but this is not fish. Wait, whoops.
I'm wet.
And then similarly, we want water, but this is not fish. So these are flipped. These two are flipped. So, So, okay, maybe it's not. So I do want fish to match the opposite one, but I don't necessarily want this to match this. I want this to match the side of the block. So we got fish. They've got. Yeah, so I don't like this one. I don't want this one here. I want a fish. Something which has fish. So this is fish. Pyramid, harpoon, fish. So now I want something which has water and harpoon. Is that harpoon? Yeah, it is. Okay. So you got water. No. Wait, hang on. No, I want harpoon and water. This is not quite right. Yeah, this is the one I want. So I want... Yeah, this is what I want. Oh, these two match. Water matches that one. Okay. Now over here, I want... pyramid and... what's this side? That's pyramid 2. Okay. Then that idea goes out the window. Or not quite. Okay, that's just one of the 3 possibilities I could have put here. So it's first crystal. Okay, I don't like first crystal. Let's try second crystal. Okay, second crystal. Let's see if this pans out. So we want water. No, that doesn't work. It must be something a bit less obscure than what I'm describing, because I mean, this is still really obscure. This matching that, and this matching that. It might be possible to do this, but So what do I want? I want water and water. You can't do that. So it's not second crystal. Let's try third crystal. Third crystal doesn't even have a fish. Fourth crystal. So we've got that's promising. Okay, fine. We've got fish and we've got pyramids. So here we want water and pyramid. Okay. Not that. Not that. That one maybe. No. Not in the right places. And that's all options. So, okay, that idea goes out the window then. What else? What else can we do?
This ring is inscribed with the this ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Should I be using the inner rings somehow? So if I... It's close with Occam's razor. The absolute simplest thing was that you just have the blocks matching the face that they're literally just touching like that. Let's have a look at the different options we have here. We've got this one. Let's go through them each one by one. Starting with first crystal. First crystal looks like this. So we've got fish, one-eye pyramid. Okay. See what they all look like. Second crystal looks like this. Water, fish. Right. Third crystal. Got water, one-eye pyramid. Fourth crystal. And that one doesn't even have a harpoon, so none of those look nice to me. Or, hang on. Did I try this version? So you make this match this, but you also make these match the sides. Was that what I was doing before, or was I before I was doing this, having this face match the opposite? Okay, I don't know. Let's try this again. So, gone with first crystal.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
So I want this to match this, and then I have one-eyed pyramid, but that would force this block to have two one-eyed pyramids. So that rules this out. So we don't want first crystal. Second crystal. So they've got water, fish. But that will cause this to have... No. Yeah, that will cause this to have two waters. So, third crystal. Water. And one-eyed pyramid. That way. Okay. This is better. And I think the fourth crystal doesn't even have a harpoon on it. Okay, so water going this way. Okay, so now we want one-eyed pyramid and water clockwise. So there's no block with that. The only thing with one-eyed pyramid or water is this one, and it doesn't have... But then that doesn't match that. So already I've failed. The only other remaining crystal I can put there is fourth crystal. What if I hit the symbol next to the slot when you are placing the block? Hit the symbol next to the slot. So this one. If that was so, if these labels were hidden, then I would be tempted to make this match that, because I don't see anything quite as symmetrical as doing that. So if I were to do that, then I would go down this path, which I thought I did before, and it led to a failure, but I could try again. So if I were to do that, I would want this one to have a fish. So let's try first crystal. This is one-eyed pyramid. Okay, so we've got one-eyed pyramid and harpoon. Or I'm just going around in circles here. If instead I did second crystal, then it would be fish. Water. Harpoon. So that doesn't work because water. That doesn't have a fish. So I think we've proved that this idea doesn't work at all. Okay, water, one-eyed pyramid. So here I would want water and one-eyed pyramid. So this one. Nah, doesn't have it in the right places. Okay, so that what am I missing? Is this something that's completely perpendicular to all these lines of thinking?
Water. This ring is fish. One-eyed pyramid. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
And the inner rings, it's like, okay, so it's
This ring is
fire and water.
This ring. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
Maybe I'm worrying too much about like the neighbors. Is it more about the inner rings? Fourth, third, second.
I'm...
No. No, I'm not seeing it. The only reason I can think of for it to have this left and right face is to either match the faces that are kind of facing them on the other block, or to match this symbol here, which is even less of a simple approach. Ideally, I would like them to match the faces. That just seems nice. Maybe the outer. Okay. Maybe I was overcomplicating this. Maybe this face here doesn't matter at all. All I want to do is have these match their neighbors. That gives me lots of options though, so where do I start if I were to do that? If you needed to match neighbors, you would not have the symbols next to the slots. These ones.
Harpoon.
Suppose. Well, I mean, it's. Well, I was thinking that maybe these are just for the earrings, but. I don't remember this puzzle at all. I'm sure. I mean, I must have done it as a kid because I played through this game as a kid. This one's completely been blocked out of my memory. I remember the rubber ducky puzzle. And the one where you put that hat on the garbage heap with the monkey. Needed to match neighbors, you would not have the symbols. Okay, fine. So then these are relevant somehow. So this matches that. We know that. Water, fish, high pyramid. There's only two things which come to mind, and that is either matching this with this, or matching this with this. I cannot for the life of me think of anything other than those two options. Other than maybe just matching these with these. But then that's kind of weird because this side doesn't matter. Can that even be done? So I would need water and pyramid. What if I hid both opposite sides to a slot? Both opposite sides to a slot when you are placing a block. The opposite sides. What does the phrase both opposite sides mean? So you mean hiding this and this? Then what would remain? Just the two left and right. So if I only cared about this matching this and this matching this, can't remember whether I tried this before, but I would need what would I need? I would need, okay, this is not going to work with that one. I would need water and pyramids, so it has to be this one. No, this doesn't work. Yeah, it does. Okay, so water, pyramid. So if I were to continue this, I would need harpoon, fish. So this works. Harpoon and fish. Here we need fish and harpoon and fish again, but the opposite way around. Oops. So yeah, that is the opposite way around. And fish. And then oh my god. I mean, it is kind of, okay, I can see how that is kind of simpler than the other things I said, but not by much. It's just yet another approach. It's pretty obscure. But yeah, the
entire cave.
yeah, I mean, the thing that you feel is most relevant is the label that's right in front of you, i.e. the one that's touching the block. So it's really hard to ignore that. Okay, well, yeah.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire.
I suppose I would have eventually got to
The crystals on the altar light up the crystals on the altar.
that approach if I kept trying all those different things, but
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
oh, okay, we've got another cave
It
drawing.
looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people. According to this first tablet, oh my god, it turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still, they look very different back then, though. The ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the
Yeah, I suppose brute force is possible as
The
well.
ones who went into the sea do.
It's just,
The other ones, they have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which
How
means
many
the
possibilities
Merrick
are
and
there?
Elation related.
It's 12 for the
They
first
seem
position,
close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share
then 9 for the next one,
which attracts fish for both peoples to eat.
then 6,
Then something
then
happens.
3. So it's 12 times 9 times 6 times 3.
And the
What's
Merrick
that?
and Elation move away
That's
from
still
each
pretty
other.
big.
In this last one, Tenyen is beginning to become scarce, and the Merim are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Merim and the Elation joining hands.
1944.
When they do, Tenyen becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Okay.
These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and Elation were once one. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper.
Alright.
These tablets tell the story. Then war broke out, and the two peoples turned on each other, which caused a shortage of Tenyen.
It's all it's all about the Tanyan.
There's a prophecy at the end. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper.
Now what? Do I just tell the
Altar light up the entire cave.
Mayrim that I did it? I solved the puzzle?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may...
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
Come on, how did they not know about this cave?
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
So would you say that's the most brutal puzzle in the game, or are there worse ones? I always thought the rubber ducky puzzle was one of the most ridiculous ones, but then last week I was watching someone streaming this game, blind, and she solved it instantly. And she also solved the puzzle with where you put the hat on the garbage heap and you put the monkey next to it and stuff. That took me like an hour of running around town and stuff, and she solved that one really quickly as well.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
Witness?
Talisman! Damn, I
Oh,
lost it when the storm
it's in the
hit.
chest, isn't it?
You must also kill a snapjaw.
We need to take the spear, kill the snapjaw, get into the
You will have proven
boat, find the chest, get the talisman.
Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Who is the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife. And
Yes, I know the water still is me.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove
Where do I find the snapjaw?
if you are the water still.
Yeah, I know where the snapshot is. Okay, so, that is an interesting shaped spear. Oh, there's noises. Dolphin noises. Alright, stabby, stabby.
The snapjaws keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Can't be this simple, can it? What? I didn't even have a stabby animation. That was disappointment. Okay.
It's dead. I killed it. I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the snapjaw.
It's right here. Can't I just ask them to swim over here and see it?
This tooth will do just fine.
Okay, fine. We'll take a
And
tooth.
it's sharp. I had no idea a snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now. It's dead. It's dead. I killed it.
Can I not look for the
It's
chest?
dead. I killed it. It's
Oh.
dead. I killed it.
Alright. Let's go prove my worth. Are they gonna believe I'm the water's still an owl? There's probably another task for me to do.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the water stiller.
But what was the rest?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Cap.
Thanks for
My time is.
Oh, it was the painting on the wall.
It's the precious substance called Tanyan. They must have built that.
No, not this painting. The one in that cave.
These tablets tell the story of how the Maram and Elation were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing Tanyan. Then war broke out, and the two peoples... One day, it seems, the...
No, it's not that painting. There was no painting. She told me verbally. But she's not telling me again what she said before.
Yes, Cap.
Where did you...
Just pass.
Thanks for your time.
Alright, let's have a look at the shipwreck. Maybe I can, check the ship.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. I killed it.
Okay, can I enter the ship? There was an option to enter the ship before, when the Snapjaw was still alive. Ah! It's that pixel right there. After that specific pixel right there. Okay. There it is. Something's gonna jump on me. Okay, okay, get out, get out, get out. Poor Snapjaw. We're not even going to eat his flesh. Like, his body's just going to waste.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge...
What's the rest? That's all of the things, isn't it? What else was there? Can you remind me?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes,
Where did you...
just past and beyond.
I don't care where the shipwreck is. I want to know what the prophecy is.
Thanks for your time.
It was she was the one who told me the prophecy.
It's the talisman of the balance. It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
Honestly, this area feels like they cut a lot of content. So I remember she said something about lighting up something, which I did. Taking the spear to the Snapjaw, which I did. What else did she say?
It's the Queen of the Marrow.
So I don't have the tooth anymore. Okay.
It's the talisman of the balance. It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
Oh, it's annoying that they don't give you a reminder of what she said, because I feel like that was actually pretty important.
Where did you just... Thanks,
My time.
Let's have a look around. Maybe she wanted me to collect Tanya? Wasn't that the whole point of me killing the fish, because it was guarding something or something? I don't know.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. I killed it.
Look in here. Not Tanya. Is there something else in here? Nope. Why did she want me to kill the Snapjaw? She wanted me to collect Tanya, and ultimately, killing the Snapjaw was just a means to doing that. So where's the Tanya? No, there's no... Activate the talisman somehow.
It's the talisman of the balance.
Maybe let's go back to the cave.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
Oh. Actually, yeah, that does look like the talisman. Actually, yeah, I noticed that when I first saw that.
These tablets tell the story of how the Marum, and then one day,
Niche?
a small niche containing what
Niche?
appears to be a shard of a stone.
Is that a different word from niche, or is that just how Americans pronounce niche? I have actually heard someone pronounce it niche before. Which sounds weird to me.
It's a piece of the stone disc. No, wait. It's only one half of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange.
So I've got what, like an eighth of the the disc.
It's 1/2 of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc. I got this from the temple cave of the Merim.
Okay, let's show this to her.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller.
All but one.
We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more
Oh my
prophecy
god.
we must fulfill.
I swear you're just making these up as you go along.
Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
Oh, come on.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Merim.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
This is literally the only person I've met here. Who else am I
I
uniting?
know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Merim are at peace with each other, yes? You're not at peace with the Elation, the Wind Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the temple cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Merim and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in 2. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Merim and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tanyen, which was abundant where the 2 people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your 2 people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Merim moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tanyen. I think the only way to save the Merim from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
She already saw the
What
walls.
will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged
I
demons?
don't know, ask them.
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die, eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Great.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Water Stiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their...
Wait. She just said we're the Water Stiller. That means we don't have to prove anything more.
The place of your choosing.
They can just give me the
I promise I'll do my
disc.
best. Goodbye.
Oh,
Safe journey, Water Stiller. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
come on. Now you're just shifting the goalposts. Before, you just wanted us to prove that we're the water stiller. You've acknowledged we're the water stiller now. I was hoping I'd lose half these items because there's too many items to think about. Save. My diary must be all soggy by now. Wasn't I... So back in the real world, I was supposed to wait like a day, because the next day the guy would have my ID ready. So all this time is supposedly less than 24 hours, I guess. Unless we've actually gone overtime, and then when we get back to the real world, will be several days have passed, I don't know.
Debris from another capsized ship. This must be dangerous water.
Maybe time moves differently between the dimensions. Rope, always useful. So what have we got? We've got jungle, we've got through arch, we've got jungle, through arch, and up the path.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out. It's the ruins of an old city.
I think it is implied that time flows differently according to later games. I think it was mentioned in this game as well. I think it was that guy who lives by the sea. What's his name? He said something about going. He was traveling through the portal and a lot of time passed or something, like several years.
It's the ruins of an old city. It's the ruins of an old. It's the ruins of an old. It's the ruins of an old city. It's the ruins of an old city.
Okay.
Dense jungle. The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed
I
creature
don't see anything
calling
of
out.
use here, but then why would we come here? There's always a reason. Oh, there's a hole.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
Jump.
There's a large cave down there.
That sapling does not look sturdy enough to hold our weight. Whatever. Rope burn much? Okay, I say April is fat. I guess she is fairly slim, yeah. Can she actually climb that? Because I would be impressed. She can. Wow. I've tried to climb a rope before. It's really difficult.
Big nests, once housing the elation, but now empty and in disrepair. Elation nests. Elation nests. It looked like a real sailor. Arr, matey. It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
Ooh, key. Take it.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
Okay.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. That's a Marum city.
That's a city? Doesn't look like a city.
It's a deserted Marum city. It's a deserted Marum city.
Okay. Well, I got a key. Can I still breathe underwater and talk
I
to
look
the
like
mirror?
a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Probably. Alright. Through arch. Big crab.
It's some kind of giant crab. Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called. I'll just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak, like, a real language? Like, Arcadian or English? Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes. No? Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something. Can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking, is it?
Okay, just try and take a shell off.
I can't break the shell. It's too thick and solid.
Break the shell? Is that really what we want to do? Maybe. Ooh, ooh, can we call a bird? Crow.
I guess he's not around. Should
No.
try again later.
We'll be back with some heavy blunt object.
Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason, it's the village of the giant crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. It's a village populated by giant crabs. It sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.